Travel along, Catholic pilgrims, as we read letters from the voyages of St. Frances Cabrini as she traveled around the Western Hemisphere sharing the good news of Christ. Welcome, Catholic pilgrims. I'm glad to have you join me today. Our reading today is from the Feast of the Nativity of Mary in September 1891. And there are 5 priests on board the ship, but Mother Cabrini writes that none of them can say Mass. She doesn't tell us exactly why, so the only thing I can think is that they are all too seasick to get up and say Mass. So spiritual communion is what Mother has to be content with. Today we will hear beautiful words written about Our Lady. She is a wonderful mother and role model for us all. So let's hear about that as we grab our books and open to page 47. Tuesday, September 8th. A strong wind that throws the vessel up and down tells us that this day is going to be a great day. The birth of her who was to be the mediator between God and man, our loving mother. It is a pity that of the 5 priests on board, not one of them is able to celebrate the holy sacrifice. We procured some altar breads when at Havre, but uselessly. So we must satisfy, at least spiritually, the spark of divine love that is in us, and absorb ourselves in contemplation of the great good that today comes to us through Mary. Mary is most holy, the meek dove of God in this universal deluge of corruption which frightens and depresses us. Mary, with the flowery branch of the olive, appears in our midst and seeks to give us hope. Adorned with that ineffable beauty of original innocence, she infuses in us great confidence and makes us feel sweetly that she will present herself before God and obtain for us mercy and salvation. What an admirable model we have in Mary. She is not yet 3 years old, and yet she abandons father, mother, country, and friends, everything, indeed, and flies to God with the swift wings of a dove. She takes refuge in the temple, a figure of our convents. She, this privileged virgin, accomplishes in the temple of God all that from her birth she had vowed to God. Mary sees herself rich in grace, fears nothing, and still she flees from the world and retires. Her profound humility is like a thick veil, which she uses to hide herself and her gifts. She seeks solitude and silence, the solitary dove, because she desires to unite herself intimately with him who is her only love. Mary will certainly have exclaimed, "How beautiful are thy tabernacles!" My God, may all souls burn and languish for thee. My spirit and flesh are in thee, O my God and my life. O my God, thou art my inheritance. Thou art my glory, my joy, my crown. How promptly Mary answered the divine call, and we? How have we corresponded with the call of God? How do we correspond with the grace of God now? What is our virtue, our conduct? What are our efforts, our generosity? Mary knew her mission and accomplished it. And what do? We also understand what our mission is. Obedience shows the way, but do we follow it faithfully? Perhaps we allow ourselves to be carried away by self-love, our corrupted nature, human respect, pride, tepidity. Oh, daughters, do not lose time. Let us follow faithfully the footsteps of Mary, our sweet mother. Let us conquer ourselves, cost what it may, and we shall have joy in our hearts and peace in our souls. Let us strive, O daughters, to conquer ourselves, and Mary will cover us with her mantle of virtues. Then we shall not feel any trouble making our journey. Let humility, daughters, humility and great charity, detachment from everything, from ourselves, accompany us everywhere. Wasn't that beautiful, Catholic pilgrims? It's always good to remember that Mary is worthy of honor and our love. Come back tomorrow where Mother Cabrini will focus on the virtue of obedience. But until then, live the faith boldly and travel well.